What is conscious living? Good morning, my name is Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. Have you ever said something to somebody? Have you ever taken an action and done something? And then upon reflection, you just can't believe that I actually said that. How could I say such a thing? Or how could I do such an action when I reflect back as to what I said or as to what I did? And if we had our time over again, we wouldn't do the same thing. We wouldn't say those same words. How about when you're traveling through your day, you're busy, you got something on your mind, you're thinking of a few different things, and then your children come up. One of your children come up and ask you a question, and you're half present, you're half in your head, and you say yes to their demand. And then later on, you're thinking, what did I actually say yes to when my son asked me that question? That is unconscious living. That's when we move through the world unconscious part of the time. We're half in our head thinking about things. We're half talking to people out in our reality. We're saying words, we're acting, we're doing things. And when we act unconsciously, and the more unconscious we are, the more dramas, the more challenges that seem to appear in our life. And why is that? The reason is because if I'm unconscious when I'm making a decision or I'm talking to somebody, I'm not thinking of the consequences of what I'm about to say. I'm not thinking of the consequences of the actions I'm about to take. And we already know that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Whatever I send out into the world is going to come back to me. So we have to be super careful in what I think, in what I say, in how I show up in the world, how I act. And when we act unconsciously, not thinking of what I'm saying, not thinking about what I'm doing, that's unconscious living, and that can create drama in my life. So now that we know what unconscious living is, what's conscious living? So conscious living is being fully present in the situation, right in front of me, right here, right now. I'm talking to you. I'm listening to you. I'm hearing what you say. And before I even speak, I want to make sure that what I say is going to be received well. It's going to be ecological for the situation I'm in right now. Because when I do that, I have more control of what's coming back to me. And if I say things that are not going to upset you or put you offside or to have a go at you, then those things won't come back at me. If I say good things, loving things, and I build people up and I talk about the good things, they're the things that will come back, and the experience will be very good. And when we're conscious, that's when we got time to think. We got time to plan our answers. We got time to respond. And when we act, when we use our body, when we take an action, we're going to make sure that this action is definitely ecological for this situation that I'm in right now. So that's the message today. It's about conscious living. And you can start to reflect now and think, well, do I live my life consciously? And if I have to think about my own life, years ago, I was living very unconsciously. And I had a lot of dramas and challenges in the different areas of my life. And my life now is much, much better. And sure, I'm still working on it. Sometimes I go into my head and I might make a decision or I might say something unconsciously. And then I think, Paul, how could you say that? You weren't present. So I'm always learning. And if we every day just be a little bit more conscious than we were yesterday, what will happen is every day will get better. And then we will be in more control of the responses coming back to us in our life. And we will start to get the results that we want in our life because we are living consciously. So, how are you living your life? Start now. Start to be present. And is it easy? No, it's not easy. But we all know that practice makes perfect. And one tip that I can give you to help you to act consciously, to act more consciously, to live consciously, is to slow down, is to go within, is to back up for a little bit. Just stop and observe what's happening around me. Am I reacting? Am I moving too fast that I haven't got time to think about what I'm doing? And that's part of the problem. Life is very fast. Life is moving quickly and we're on the go. Yet we have to take the time. If we want to live consciously and create good results in our life, we need to slow down. We need to back up. We need to go within and start to pay attention to what am I thinking? What am I saying? My behavior with the different people I interact with, what's it like? Is it building the relationship or is it pulling it down? Just the simple words that I say. Are they helping or are they a hindrance? So only you can go in and do that work. I can't do it for you. You have to slow down. You have to observe your thinking. You have to observe your words. Only you can observe your behavior and you're in control of that. We're all in control of our thinking. We're in control of our body. We're in control of our results in our life. So if it's meant to be, it's up to me, it's up to you. That's it. That's my Mega Living thought for today. If you like the video, please click on the link down below and give me the thumbs up. If you'd like to share the video, also hit that share button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that red subscribe button. Have an awesome Saturday. Have an awesome weekend. Talk to you next time. High five. Bye for now.